key has stopped working in our deadbolt, so I'm going to replace it. First thing I got to do is go ahead and take everything off and undo these first. Now I'm going to take this part off. I know it may be hard to see because of the light coming in from the door. Okay, I took the front off. So take this out and just pull the deadbolt part out. Easy enough. Now I'm using Kwikset brand because that's the hardware I already had. I just bought the same brand. Now what came in the new box is a round piece. I just had an idea. I took the new piece out of the box and it looks like it fits in there. So I guess they're interchangeable maybe because it's the same brand. So anyway, I'm going to try to continue to use this since it already matches the bottom. Get the deadbolt out of the box. In this case, it tells me to go ahead and extend the deadbolt. So I'll do, and to kind of line it up, put this edge even with the door, and this deep piece should line up with the center of the hole, which it does. If it didn't, there's another size option. I can rotate this and it makes it longer. I guess it could be that some doors have this deep piece farther back. But in my case, I'm going to use the shorter version, but I'm going to keep the word up, facing up, obviously. And using the two screws that came out of the deadbolt, I'm going to install the deadbolt in there. Okay, so this piece goes through the front, and this piece is installed inside the house. And you'll notice on the back there's a little dimple that goes up. Go ahead and put this piece through. Make sure the D is facing the right way to go through that hole. Okay. I'm going to put this piece on the inside and take one of the screws and try to get it to connect to the screw hole on the inside of this piece. Got to get the screw to somehow line up, which is proving to be difficult. Got to kind of play with it. I've got the bolt holes lined up like this, and I just had to kind of play with it until I found the bolt hole. Go ahead and screw this one all the way in. Before I tighten it, I'm going to try to go ahead and get this one started. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tighten them all the way down. That works. Okay, and that's the end of the installation. So pretty easy. 4 screws. Just verify that the D is right in the center and you're done. This thing came with its own keys, but I want to get it set up to use my previous key. So this one comes with what's called a smart key. If you look at the keyhole, there's a little slot to the left of where the key goes. I'm gonna go ahead and lock the door first. I'm gonna put the new key in with the key that came with it, and I'm gonna lock it and turn it to the right. With it still locked, I'm gonna take the smart key, like the way it is I'm holding it, and put it into the little slot and push. You'll feel it give and go all the way in. Now I can take this back out, and then I can take the key out with it still turned. So now I'm gonna take my old house key, which is the one I want to keep using. I'm going to put it in, and with it all the way pressed in, I'm going to go all the way back 180 degrees, and then I'm going to go back up to straight like that and take it out. Now it should be reset to my new key. I'm going to test the key that came with the lock. I'm going to see if it works. It doesn't. I can't get it to turn. Now let me take my house key that I have been using, the one I just set it to, and it works. If you want to see how to replace this piece, I've got another video on that, link in the description or up here on the screen somewhere. If that was helpful at all I ask is that you give me a like, okay? Thank you.